Hi guys, hope you all had a great week. For me, I have a bit of cold, but I'm still committed to making this video today. Yeah. All right. So I had a break-even week again. Last week, remember, I had a break-even week. This week, should I say sadly, is another break-even week. But that's it about forex. Most of the pairs are still consolidating, and no distinct direction yet. So, and that's the reason for it. So most people would have lost their account this week and last week, but thank God I'm still able to stay afloat even with the current difficulties of the market. All right, so I took two losses early in the week because of the way the market has been. I've actually slowed down my trades, so I take only one trade per day now. Yeah, so on Monday I took a pound card trade which ended up in loss. That was 1 hour loss. On Tuesday I took a pound USD trade which ended up in another loss. That was 1 hour loss. At this point my account was already like 2% to go. Like my phase 2 account and my phase 1 account were at 2% to go, and I was like, wow, the next trade ends up in a loss. That would be devastating. So luckily for me, or maybe I should say thank God, on Wednesday I took a trade on Euro AED. Meanwhile, I should have taken that sell on Euro AED on Tuesday, but because of a strong bullish pin buy I saw, I decided not to enter that trade again because that could easily just run back towards the upside and hit me out. And that was how I didn't take that trade. It would have been a very good, profitable day on Euro AED. So, but on Wednesday I now took the trade, and it went back to it didn't move. It just went straight to torment my stop loss. It didn't hit it, maybe 1 or 2 pips away from the stop loss, but it didn't hit it, and you just played around there throughout the day. Imagine for 24 hours, just seeing your trade caressing your stop loss. It was very difficult, but thanks be to God, on Thursday morning it continued the move and it just ran straight to profit, no hassles. I was able to get a 2 hour trade that day. Even though it could have been a 3 hour trade or even more, because it actually broke the support very well and kept on moving. But that's forex for you. You cannot, in fact, at this moment in time, you cannot take chances. Whatever you get from the market, you have to hold it tight because it's a difficult period, it's a consolidating period, and most people are either not trading or trading and making losses. So for me to be able to be trading and still be break even, then it shows that I'm doing well. Yeah, so UAD hit TP 2R, which cancelled my Tuesday and my Monday loss. So as at Thursday morning, I was break even. And I saw two trades, one on pound JPY and pound NZD, and I was confident enough to take both of them because they had a good bearish structure. And pound JPY looked good at first, was running down and then hesitated and spent the whole day still in profit, but not at the level I wanted. Then pound NZD also as well, after playing a bit in loss, finally moved that Thursday. And at the end of the day, I was looking at two pairs that I had a dilemma. I didn't want to close both of them. I could have closed both of them and accepted my, I think it was 1 hour TP, 1 hour in profit on pound USD, 1 hour, 1 point something hour in profit on pound NZD. I could have just accepted both of them, but I was hoping that I could get more. So, but I decided to close one and leave one open. After studying both of them, I saw that pound JPY was on a minor resistance. On a minor support, and so I decided to close that one. Pound NZD looked very smooth to the downside, so I hope that both pairs NZD and JPY, they are very active in the night at my time. Yeah, so that's their trading period. So I expected that one of them would, at least both of them can hit a TP. But since I don't want to take chances on both of them reversing back to my break-even level, I decided to take one and leave one. So I took pound JPY, I closed pound JPY in profit at 1 hour and left pound NZD hoping that it would hit my TP since it had a clearer opportunity to. And guess what happened? The case reversed. Pound JPY was now the one that went to TP and even beyond my TP. Meanwhile, pound NZD took me back to break even. That was very, very devastating. Very, very devastating. But that's what trading is. I could have closed both of them. I could have, closed pound NZD instead and left pound JPY to run, and that would have been a different story. I would have made a very good 3 hour plus that day. but that wasn't the case. I ended up with just 1 hour from pound JPY, while pound ZD went back to break even. Then on that same day, I took a Nasdaq trade. Nasdaq looked very bullish, and I was very, very confident, happy to get into the trade. But sadly, you don't know how Nasdaq behaves. It went back to stop loss and took me out. And that was how I lost that 1 hour on Nasdaq. So it now became a break-even week, break-even day again on Thursday. That was very, very well. It's trading. That's trading for you. Then on JPY, I took a on Friday, I took a USD card trade on Friday, and that looked very good for a bullish move as well. I don't even know what's going on this week. Most of them, they look good, but they don't move. So considering the fact that Friday was a very, very heavy day, red news everywhere, it's very, very strange to see that there was no significant move. Because of that red folder news that we had, I was very, very confident that this trade I was going to take on USD card would run to my TP. But it just played, no movement, and then closed the day. I had to close most of the positions I opened on the USD card and just left one 4-hour position, which I felt could still be good on Sunday morning. Normally I won't take any trade on Sunday morning, so this first time I'm even leaving a trade to run through the weekend. So I just let the USD card and hoping that on Sunday, before I wake up on Monday morning, there would have been a move to the upside, because the whole structure looked bullish, both 4 hours, daily, everywhere. So that's it. That's how I ended up with a break-even week again. Maybe slightly in profit, maybe 0.2, 0.3 hour in profit, but for me, it's a break-even week. And I think that's a good performance. I'm really hoping, since most of the pairs have broken through their structure, their support and resistance levels, it's beginning to look like there will be a direction again. I'm really, really, really hoping that next week will be better. I really want to see myself move those accounts a bit higher. Yeah, my funded account is still around the break-even, around the 0% level, still around $5,000. No profit, no loss, because of the way the week has been. So that's how my week went. Let me quickly go into my charts and show you the trades I'm talking about, and also show you my FundedNext account. Hi guys. So this is pound USD, and this is the trade I was talking about. I took on Tuesday. After I received payout that morning, I took this pound USD on Tuesday, and sadly hit loss. Remember I said I lost on Monday, I lost on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, the trade I took ended up in a win, but it's ran all through the day till Thursday. Okay, so this is when I lost on Tuesday, and I think the reason why I took this trade, I was actually in the sell direction, and that's because I just had that belief that pound USD was going to continue selling, and you can see that even later on it still sold, but my entry level was not the best, and that was why I hit loss again on this trade on Tuesday. Yeah, so after this big sell-off, I felt like this was the impulse that would push price lower, and so I saw this as a retracement on this is 1 hour time frame. Then on 15 minutes, this is 15 minutes time frame now. So after this big impulse, I saw this as a retracement, and this big red candle was the candle that made me get into the trade. Although looking at it now in hindsight, I can see that this pattern was still a bullish pattern, so I shouldn't have even gotten into this trade at all, but I think I was too fast, and so that's why I took a loss on it. And after this red candle formed, you can see this long wick. You can see this long wick, this red one. Then you can see this green candle, this wick here. So before this green candle formed, another strong red candle was already forming at this level. Yeah, so at this point we had another strong red candle, and so I felt this was a very strong impulse that was going to continue from this other previous impulse, and if I didn't get in on time, I was going to miss out on this trade. Also based on the fact that I already had that bearish bias. and that was how I jumped into the trade, and I got tagged in somewhere around here where this tool is, and that was how the market started going back upwards. Yeah, so it started going back upwards, and then at this level, very close, maybe a few pips to my stop loss, I now saw that I was in the wrong direction. But that day I was at work and I was in a meeting, so I was very heavily distracted. I could have closed this trade when the price came back to this level. When it came back here, I could have closed this trade. Especially after I saw this hammer candle from here, I would just take the little loss and exit the trade. But because I wasn't disposed at that time, I had to just take the loss, and that was how I took loss on this trade. So that was for Tuesday. Then for Wednesday, I took Euro AUD, and Euro AUD definitely was in a strong bearish direction. In fact, I already said I was supposed to take this trade on Tuesday, somewhere around here. But after this big pin bar to the upside, that was what spoiled that trade for me, because if I go to the 15 minutes time frame, you will see that it's a very heavy move to the upside. It looked like a rejection, and it made me scared of taking a trade. I would have taken it somewhere around there, and probably someone would have been the profitable trade. I wouldn't have taken that pound USD trade, but that was how it went. I didn't take it on that Tuesday, but on Wednesday, when it came back after making its lower low again, breaking below this rejection level, so I took the trade here after seeing this series of bearish moves, showing that the market was going to continue in the downward direction. But as the market will always play with you, look at what it did. It went back in drawdown and it was very close to my stop loss. In fact, I already gave up on this trade. I was very lucky that it didn't hit my stop loss. The whole day was just a range, as you can see. And then on Thursday morning, it resumed the trade and went straight to my TP. So I was able to come out with not 3-2-1. This was a 2-1 trade. I came out somewhere around there, and the reason why I came out there was because if you look at it from the 1 hour time frame, you will see that it's a strong support level. In fact, this is support level right here, so I won't stay allowed my trade go below it a bit. And I didn't want to be caught up in a maybe strong rejection to the upside, so I just had to close it there. So that was how my trade went on. This is Wednesday trade that got into Thursday morning, so I closed this trade on Thursday at about 10 a.m. Yeah, and that same Thursday, I also picked 2 other trades on pound JPY. I had that confidence since UAD I already knew was in profit, and pound JPY also had a good bearish direction from this 1 hour time frame, and you can see that after coming back to this resistance level, there's a clean trend to the downside, and I just look to capitalize on that trend. And if you go into the 15 minutes, also from the higher time frame, you see that pound JPY is actually bearish. You can see the lower highs that have been forming. So that was the major reason why I was interested in a sell here. Then on 15 minutes, you can see the pattern is neat. This is the neatest kind of pattern you can ever get. And so after this rejection at this level, and these 2 bearish candles, I got into this trade and just secured my stop loss above the previous high. And then you can see for the rest of the day, this is where the day ended. It went down quite alright, and at this point I just had to close the trade, because normally I close my trade at the end of the day. I don't leave it to run overnight. But I had pound JPY and pound USD open at the same time, so, and this one was at a level where I felt could reverse because of this support resistance level here, and so I closed this trade, and you can see that it went on to hit my TP. My TP was somewhere around these lows, 1 to 2, yeah, somewhere around here. So it went on to hit my TP, but I didn't get to follow it 1 to 2 because I closed at the end of the day, which was it was then a 1-to-1 trade. Yeah, I closed somewhere around here. That was the close of the day. So it was a 1-to-1 trade, and then pound USD, which I left thinking that it was going to complete the move, because this was where the day ended. So this was where This was where the day ended. So, and this was where I literally saw the price at this level, and I felt that it was going to continue because it looks clearer than pound JPY. And sadly you can see what happened. Reversed back to my entry and took me out at break even. That's why I didn't take anything out of this trade. Then I also took Nasdaq on that same day. It was a very heavy trading day for me. I think that was Thursday. I had 3 trades that day. Pound JPY, pound USD, and this Nasdaq. And everybody knows Nasdaq has been bullish for a long time, and it's been trading above this channel, and sees the rejections at that level. So I was very strongly bullish on this. And after this break to the upside, you can see the break here. I just needed a retracement so I can get my entry. After seeing this deep retracement, I secured my stop loss below this previous low here. I didn't expect that it to come below here, but the market will always do its thing. It just wanted to take us all out, and which it did successfully. It took us all out before continuing this move to the upside. And that's why I lost out on this trade. This trade would have been a profitable trade, but that's it. That's how you take some losses and you take some wins. So that's how Nasdaq went for me on Thursday. Then on Friday was a very news heavy day, but it didn't reflect on the chart. And USD card has been bullish for a long time. This is 4 hours time frame, so it's a very clear uptrend. And so after the rejection of this horizontal level, and a push to the upside, you can see this green candle. Here's a very strong bullish candle, a 4-hour bullish candle, which supposed to be respected. And even though I do not trade on the 4 hours, I just couldn't resist the urge of not entering this trade. So I entered this trade, and it just danced around that day. You can see there was this even strong rejection to the upside after the pull back to this level. That was where I got into the trade, and I was really hoping that it will make another higher high, even if it doesn't get to this point here. I was expecting maybe somewhere around here, or a bit higher for that day, but it didn't. You can see it just played around there and closed the day there. So, but this trade I didn't close it because I still have that strong bias to the upside. And I'm looking at a situation where on Sunday morning, it just keeps on. Monday morning, it just keeps on running to the upside, and then by then I won't be able to enter any trade. I'll probably be asleep, and so I just have the high hopes that if it does that, I would already be in the trade, and that's why I didn't close it. Alright, so that's it. Those are the trades I took this week, apart from the one I took on Monday, which I already did a video on. Alright, so that's all. Let me quickly go into my FundedNext account and show you how it's doing over there. So this is my FundedNext account, and as you can see from a glance, I'm still in drawdown on all of the accounts. This is my funded account, 5k, and the balance on it is 4996, so it's pretty much at break even. And I still have that chance to get some profits before the payout day next week. And this is my 10k, my old 10k phase 2 account, still languishing in the pit of drawdown, and I'm hoping that I can get this up to a payout level. And this is my BOGO account, the phase 2 account, which is still in drawdown, but I'm very optimistic that I will be able to get this into profit. Okay, so let me just quickly go into this and show you how it's doing over there. Okay, so this is the account. It's 3.4% down, which is much, but it's not too much. Something that is very recoverable. If I get my next one or two trades in profit, then definitely I'll be out of drawdown. So and since most of the pairs have started trending again, this is something that I'm hoping to be able to achieve this week. 12 trading days, still not a lot. Okay, so that's all for here. Let me quickly show you my equity curve. My equity curve, you can see it's still not the smoothest of equity curve. I've still not been able to get back to my break even my entry level, but that's fine. It's something that I believe is very, very much achievable. And you can see how close I came to losing the account. This is 47, 47 between 47 and 4750. At 46, I would have lost the account, so I came pretty close, but I was able to find my way back up, and I believe from this week we would continue on the upside. Alright, so that's all I have to share for now. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.